Hello, I'm Jerry Jones, Commander J. Jones on the PRC forum. I'm going to be filming a video on the inspection and rebuilding of a full-size Ranger transmission. This will apply to 05 through 09 models. Anything prior to 05 you probably need to check with your Polaris dealer or the parts online to confirm that it will work for your particular Ranger. Because I assume that if you're going to attempt a tranny rebuild, you'll probably know how to remove it from the Ranger. I'm not going to include the removal to speed up the video process. I hope this helps a few members, and good luck. PM me if you got any questions. Thank you.
Alright, the first thing you want to do is to disassemble the gear selector. Pop off the circlip. I've removed the selector switch. I recommend keeping all these parts clean and organized. This is not overly complicated, but this part of it is probably one of the more complicated parts. There are several gears in there. They're all keyed, so you cannot get them on the wrong spline, but they have to be oriented in a certain fashion. There's an inside and outside. So we're going to start by removing the selector lever. Take a half inch drive ratchet, remove it. You'll notice that it is keyed. It can only go on one way, so no worries there. Set it to the side with your other parts. I can't put that back on. Now, take a 3/8 socket. And remove the 5 bolts. And now we're going to tap off the cover. Try not to be too rough. When I pulled the cover off, it already took this out of its socket. I will clean up these parts so you can see it and show you the reassembly process of this.
Okay. Roll. Alright, we have removed the bolts for the cover. We are sliding the cover off, placing it to the side. These are sealed, both shafts are sealed with O-rings. Make sure the O-rings are in place and not nicked. That is what seals it from water from the outside. There are a few members that have had problems with water getting in this and freezing it, making them unable to shift gears at cold temperatures outside. So I'm going to cover this as a separate disassembly and reassembly process. Hopefully when you pull the cover off, everything stayed intact. This spring is kind of aggravating to get in. When you're ready to pull it apart, watch where the spring goes. Set this to the side. Pay attention to what orientation these gears come out in. There is an inside and an outside. The inside is flat. The outside has a raised part. Set it to the side. This tranny has low hours.